Hi there! This morning we are doing a lovely movement pattern for a morning routine to wake up the body, to start to engage through the core and do some nice mobility stretches through the spine. So we're going to start in this nice cross-legged position, hands onto your knees. Let's do some nice big shoulder rolls. Feel that tension, those little crunchy knots. Okay, release them away from the ears as you open up through the collarbones, using the breath as a relaxing release as you exhale. And then we'll start working into the spine. So I want you to start to drop your lower back and curl. The shoulders come forward this time. Inhale, lift up again. And exhale, drop the back, curl the upper back. Inhale up. Little pelvic tilts, really releasing that tension into your lower back. And inhale nice and high. Let's add the arms. So as we go down, we're going to press forward. It brings your upper body into it a little bit more. And as you lift up, you're going to rise up to the ceiling, drawing you, pulling you an inch higher. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, rise up, fill the lungs. Exhale, forward. And all the way up again. Hands behind your head. Let's keep this nice tall structure, lengthen through the spine. Gently rotate round. And to the other side. Let's do that again, each side. And the other side. So starting to really wake up the spine. And if you feel really quite stiff into one side, then do repeat. Let's come down onto your back. Taking your time, folding down through the knees. Rolling down, take them with you, and then drop the feet to the floor. Hands by your sides and start to just tilt your lower back, so you're squashing it into the mat, and then you're releasing, creating this nice big arch. Squash it down so you peel your tailbone up, and then release. Squash down, start to engage through your tummy muscles, ribs are coming down, and then release as you fill the lungs. Send that breath all the way into your belly, and then exhale. You start to press down, tailbone comes up, ribs are down. One more here, waking up the lower back. Engaging through those abdominals, and then on your next one, press down through your palms as you start to lift up your bottom and your hips. Press equally through your feet and in your nice high bridge position. Let's roll it down. Take your upper back first, and then your lower back, and then your pelvis, and again creating this nice arch. And as you exhale, start to press through your big toe and your heel as you start to peel up back into your bridge. Stretch your fingertips away from your ears and lower yourself back down. Inhale. Exhale, squash. Squeeze those glutes, starting to engage these muscles. And then roll back down again. Good, we'll take one more here. Opening up through the collarbones, slotting those shoulders down, and gently returning back to neutral. Bring the heels a little bit closer together, hands behind your head, so that you're cradling your neck, so you're not letting your neck do too much straining. Elbows come into view. And on the next exhale, you're going to lift your head and start to engage through these abdominals. Inhale down, exhale lift. Now it is not a crunch, so we're not squashing our back. Keep it in that nice neutral position. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Feel how your ribs are coming down, and you want to let your pelvic floor come up to meet that as well. Good morning. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze. And we're just peeling up our head. We're not lifting onto our shoulder blades just yet. And that should still be enough to really help engage those abdominals. Lift pelvic floor so that you're not bearing down. Let's add a knee lift. So as you come up, you're going to lift one leg and do a little twist towards it as if we're bringing elbow to knee. And back down. And other side. Keep going with the inhale down, fill the belly. Exhale as you start to tighten and lift. And do a little crisscross to the other side. Really nice, controlled, purposeful movements. And hopefully you feel your belly buttons waking up there. Deeper core muscles turning on. Let's do one more each side. Release the head and the palms come back down. We're going to lift one leg nice and high, as much as hamstrings allow in the morning, and do little circles. So my knee isn't locked straight, but I'm trying to reach up and draw little circles on the ceiling with my toe. Waking up the hip, but still working on keeping the core nice and steady. Switch direction. Keep the other leg, foot planted, nice and steady into the mat. And then with this leg, we're going to do single leg stretch. So it starts to lengthen and drop, toes up towards you, hover it above the mat, and then bring it back up to the chest, bend the knee. Exhale as you lengthen. Inhale, return. So lengthening through the hip flexor, through the abdominals, release, and then lengthen again. 3 more this side. Above the waist, everything should be nice and steady, but relaxed. So try not to hold tension into your hands or your shoulders or your jaw. And last one. Good, let's give that leg a rest. Start to lift and stretch and do little circles with the opposite leg. Getting nice proprioception into the hip joint in a non-loaded position, so it should feel quite comfortable. Just little circles up to the ceiling and then switch direction. Keep that opposite leg nice and steady, still working a little bit through the abdominals. Before we start to stretch that leg out again, hover it above the mat. Inhale back, knee to chest. Exhale. And back in again. So you're just going and dropping it as low as you're comfortable. Your back isn't starting to arch, and you're feeling you've got control around your hip and your abdominals. And if you need to have a little feel around the belly button, feel it harden, tension increase as you lengthen the leg away. Ribs are down, so you're not flaring through those upper abdominals. 2 more this side. And 1. Let's bring the legs into tabletop. Lift up the other one to meet it. And again, if that's too much, bring the knees just slightly closer to you if not away from you, making that a little bit harder. And we're adding the arms into this. So into your dead bug, squash those shoulder blades down, still retracting through the shoulders. Opposite arm and leg, go away. And come back, switch over. Feel that nice diagonal pull tension. We're not dropping the legs too far downwards, just lengthening it away. So we get this nice opposite Superman. Again, back is staying in that neutral spine. We're not arching it at all. Now stick with this single opposite arm and leg if you're comfortable. If you want to try some double legs, let's stretch arms and legs away. Swing the arms round and bring the knees back in. Stretch it away on the next exhale. And back in. Legs are still nice and high. Just go where you're comfortable. Yes, it's a lot more tension into that belly, but nice challenge and length and stretch in the morning. Another 3. And last one. And give the knees a hug and a roll, squashing your back down. Always work within the range that you are comfortable and that you don't feel any symptoms, pain or pressure. Let's gently roll up so that we come round onto all fours. Let's get a nice little stretch of thread the needle. So take that back arm, thread it through the gap and come down onto your upper arm shoulder. Take the hand out and keep following it round as you go up to the ceiling or as far as you can and back to the mat. Same with the opposite side. Thread it all the way down. Gently come out, follow it round all the way up again. And you might find that one side is easier than another. And back down. Let's take the hands forward into a knee plank. And you're slotting your hips down, but not letting them arch or sink. So release off, and again coming forward, shoulders down. Inhale off, exhale forward. Inhale off, and forward. I'm going to do one more here. Bring it forward and hold. Slot the shoulders down as you start to press your elbows nice and slow until your belly is on the mat. Rest your head on your hands and start to front crawl kick into your legs. Nice control through the back. Engage the glutes as you lift one leg and then switch it over with the opposite leg. Switch, switch. Feel the tension into your belly button, into your lower back, but consciously use your glutes so that your back isn't taking any strain. Keep your head down so you're nice and relaxed through the upper body. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Relax the legs. Take the arms out into a W position. Head down. Lift up through the arms. Exhale as you pin those shoulder blades back together. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Feel your belly button coming in as you squeeze, down, release. Let's put them together if you can. Keep going with the arms. Now add the front crawl kick. Nice and strong through the back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's prop up onto our elbows, get a nice thoracic extension. Gently come up onto your hands, and as you do, press through your knees so that you push up nice and strong into your plank. And now we're going to bring our right leg up towards the right hand and gently lunge into that. Knees together, let's switch the leg. Nice big step forward and ease into it with a gentle sink and slot the shoulders down once more. Knees together, stretch the arms out as you put your heels, hips back to your heels, drop the head and release. Take a big breath. When you're ready, start to peel yourself back up, setting a good intention for the day, and hopefully that's warmed up the muscles. Have a good one. Take care. See you soon.